Welcome to 30 and 5 on 560WIND.com. I'm your congenial host, Mike North, and as always on Wednesday, we have one of the best in the business from 1460 Wi-Fi in Atlantic City and Philadelphia. You can also just punch him up at theartieclearshow.com. He has guys like Seth Joyner join him, Chris Doman, yours truly, Mike North, every single Friday. Have a great time. It's our buddy Artie Clear. How are you, Arthur?
Good, Michael. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, sir. I got to ask you about the Blackhawks, and the reason I'm asking you about the Blackhawks is they have this unbelievable string going, but it's hockey, and it's regional, and what's happened to hockey is really not funny. But is it permeating now? I mean, even though it's national, I mean, as a Chicagoan, I wish it was the Cubs, the Sox, the Bears, or the Bulls who had this streak going. It's the Blackhawks. How do you think it's being viewed in Philly and everywhere else?
I think it's becoming a story because the streak is going longer, and I know they won last night. So I think it's becoming a story. I'm sure that the more they win and the closer they get to the 35 game that the Flyers have put together all those years ago, that it's going to become bigger and bigger. It's just like a snowball halfway down the mountain. It's going to get larger and larger. I think it's tremendous what Chicago is doing. I had Tom Callahan, who does the Nashville Predators. He's the announcer for them, and he thinks it's a big story. The Blackhawks are playing amazing hockey right now. And I'm thrilled for the Blackhawks fans because this team is just a good team. And on top of everything else, I think it's a great human interest story myself.
Well, you know what? It is. And here's my deal, though. If it was the Bears, if it was another sport and they had the string going, any other sport besides hockey, wouldn't it be 10 times the story? If the Eagles were undefeated, if the Bulls were undefeated, if, one of the other sports, if the Orioles, we went through it with the 22-game winning streak, and it was humongous. You just feel that it's hockey, and it still isn't at the level it should be for what they've done.
That is true, Mike. If it was a major sport, unfortunately, hockey's the fourth major sport, but if it was football, it doesn't matter what team in football, if they put a string like this together, it would be the lead story each and every night on all your major sports networks. Because it's hockey, like I said, it's halfway. The closer they get to the record, the Flyers' record of 35, which they're an amazing record right now, but the closer they get, the bigger the story is going to get. Unfortunately, it's hockey. It's not basketball. It's not baseball. It's not football. Football would be the largest. Baseball would be second, then the NBA. But this is an amazing thing that the Blackhawks are doing here. To start the season now is fantastic. They're in the playoffs already. Will they lose this? The story is, will they run the table all 48 games? It's impossible.
That would be unbelievable. It really would. That's another story for another day, Artie. We appreciate it very, very much. Thanks for joining us this morning on 560 WIND.
It's always my pleasure, Mike. Have a great day.
All right, buddy. That's Artie Clear.